Hey guys, today I'm going to be introducing the fourth video in my how to play series. And today we're going to be doing the StarWars 6-in-1 games. And I will explain and give a demonstration on each game. And I have my younger sister Anne helping me. So yeah, let's start. Okay, so the first thing you can do is just open the box like we always start out. And then we have all of the gaming pieces. What you can start out is by taking out these dynamos. And I will explain how the dynamos game is played. Okay, so with the dynamos, it's similar to any other dynamo game, but it's not completely the same. What you do is you just mix up the dynamos like this, like a deck of cards, and lay out all of the dynamos in the middle. As you can see, there are a lot of dynamos, but you still want to lay all the dynamos out because each player will be taking 5 dynamos, and you may take 5 dynamos. And hold your dynamos so the other player can't see it. Like you would hold cards if you want. You can hold it like a fan. And then move the other dynamos inside and take one and flip it over and put it in the middle and start the dynamo chain. But unlike the other dynamos, it can only go in one direction. So if like my sister chooses to go this way, we have to continue going this way, and it can't go in 2 directions. It can only go in 1 direction. So, Anne, you may go first. Do you have anything matching those 2 pictures? That? Okay. And then I would go and try to find something that matches. But as you can see, I don't have anything that matches that picture. So what I have to do is I have to take from the pile. And even if you do end up having something that matches, you can't match it. So your goal is to be the first person to run out of dynamos. So if you place down all of your dynamos, then you win the game. And that's how you do the dynamos. Next up is bingo. So this game can only have up to 4 players. So what you can do is each player takes 1 board. So, and then if you have extra boards, just put them to the side. And then in the middle, put the small deck of cards. They have to be small and thin, like not the other ones, like the cardboard. Just like put the small and thin deck of cards in, and then pull out your little blast things. I'll show you what they look like. These. Pull out a bunch of these, because those will be your markers for the game. Okay, once you've done that, then you may play this like a normal bingo game. Give each player a few markers, and it's just like a normal bingo game. If you get a 4 in a row, a 5 in a row, it varies between the numbers, but this time if you get a 5 in a row, you win. So you have to say bingo like you normally do. And also, you might be able to see in the middle, there is a free space, which is this little section right here. So what we're gonna do is draw a card. Does anybody have that picture? If you do, put one of your markers on the thing. And also you can use your free space if you want. And then you continue doing that until someone gets a bingo. Okay, next up we have this one. Does anybody have that one? Bingo. Oh, good job. Next up we have targeting dice. So what you can do is, if you were just playing bingo and you want to play targeting dice next, leave out the markers and flip over your bingo boards, and you'll see this little board with numbers all over it, and that is the correct board you need. So what you do is you each take turns rolling die, and if you got a 9, like for example, you could do anything that's like a 9. So a 5 and a 4, a 3 and a 6, you could do a 7 and a 2, or you could do an 8 and a 1. And even though if you look at the rules, even though the rules don't say this, and because the rules don't say this, it kind of makes the game impossible to beat. So what you do is I would suggest you can also just do the number you rolled added together, because if you didn't do that, you would end up having all but one covered up, which is, or most of them, all but one covered up, which would be a 12. You wouldn't be able to have 12 covered up. So that's what I would suggest for the game. Yes. I win. Next up is battle matching, and it's basically a matching game but with a cool twist, and I'll explain what that is. But as you see, I've laid out all of the cards, and you should do that too, and I'll give you some time to pause. So pause the video in 3, 2, 1, pause. Okay, so let's hope you've paused, and what you can do is all the opponents just like sit around the thing, and then you each take turns flipping over cards. They have to match the same picture, not the number or the color, it's just the picture. So when you flip over the thing, if it matches, if they completely match everything, so then you can take it, and I'll show you what that looks like. Here's one. So as you see, they're exactly the same, so you just take it and put it on your pile. If your opponent gets another match, but it's on the opposite side, so it's not, it's the bad guys and the good guys, or the resistance in the first order. If it's opposite sides, then what you can do is battle. And what I'm just gonna swipe these cards away, and we don't really need them anymore. And I'll show you what a battle looks like. So, what you need to do is each person takes a coin thing, and they put it on the opposite side that they are. So like, for example, if you are being a resistance match, you put it on the first order side, and then if you are the first order side, you put it on the resistance side. So then what you do is you each flip the coin. So you can flip the coin like this if you want to. And as you see, that didn't go very well. But if you get the other side, the side that you are not on, if you see the number, you have to take away 3 from that number, which that'll be your total score. Or if you get your own side, you can add 3 to your number, and that would be your total score, and whoever has the highest number gets to take both matches. So in this case, I'd be able to take both matches because I had a higher score, because we both lost points. And your goal is, once all the matches are taken, whoever has the most matches wins the game. Okay, so now we are going to play the next game. Let me look and see what it's called. I don't quite remember. It's called Starship Race. So what you do is you find a flat surface. This won't work very well because the carpet is not really flat. So I'm just gonna have to do this alone. So each player that's playing will take one of the starships. There's a couple different ones. Here are 2 of them, and then they'll fold their left and right tabs down, and then their middle tab up. And then they'll place it here, and then put 15 tokens in like a row, but like kind of spread out, but in like a line for the starship to travel inside of it. And do that, do a couple different lines, and then using 15 tokens for each player, so it's harder for your starship to get in the way of the other one. But then what you need to do to race is you go 3, 2, 1, go, and then you start blowing like this. It's hard to blow this. Yeah, it's not really working, but you need to blow it. That's better. You need to try to blow it all the way to the end, and try to avoid obstacles. So if you can do this, that would really help. And they're suggesting to have a space as long as your arm span, which is as long as your arm to your shoulder is. And as you see in this case, it's not really that, so it's kind of hard to demonstrate the game, but help you at least understand the rules. Okay, so the last game is called Galactic Spin. So just take a bunch of the little token thingies and put them in a little pile with this and put the spinner next to it. Make sure everything is in reach of all players so it's fair. And then each person takes turns spinning. And you have to do whatever it says. So in this case, it's like, it might be hard to see, but it says take 2 tokens. So I'll take 2 tokens. And then my sister Anne, she will spin it, so go ahead and spin it. You get to take 2 tokens as well. And then I'll spin it again. And I'm just gonna show you each thing. If you get here, you take 4. And then if you get this one, you give 1 token to the player on your right, but in this case, Anne is my right and left, so I would just give her a token. And then there's also lose one, which is where you just put one of your tokens back into the pile. There is take 2 and take 4, which I've already explained that. And then there's pass 1 to the left, and in this case, my sister Anne is both left and right of me, so in your case, do the same thing. And then this one, if you lose 2, if you get that, you have to put 2 tokens back into the pile. Your goal is to get 15 tokens, and if you're the first person to get 15 tokens, then you win. I hope you've enjoyed this video on the StarWars 6-in-1 game. And if you like this video, or you don't have this game or something, I hope you will get this game, or these games, because they're fun. And I hope you enjoyed my sister being in the video, and if you want her to be in more videos, just comment down below. If you see my first video, she's in that other one. So, yeah. Good night.